Shalom. 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 All right. Shalom.
So what?
Hey, Bragathi, how Bragathi Awashai? All right. Shalom.
Wow.
So what? Hey, Bragathi, how Bragathi Awashai? All right. First things first, we want to give all praise unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Bragathi Yahweh, Bragathi Awashai. Bragathi Yahweh, Bragathi Awashai. Bragathi Yahweh, Bragathi Awashai. Hey man, demons was fucking with the camera, fucking with the sound. Salaki Akim. I know the brothers that didn't tune in was tuned in.
Yeah.
It's just how this thing we do go, man. You know, there's got to be stuff hindering us because we just had the eclipse today. We just had this solar eclipse happen today, and we're coming to the time of like the title of the video says is building our faith. All right, all these things are happening to build our faith because if our faith is not right when everything hits the fan, we're going to be caught up. Okay, so that's the main thing we wanted to. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to you, Akim. Lord willing that it builds your faith, because if you're not building faith up, then what? He says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. All right, so that's what we're coming to. We're coming to the time of the Yahweh Shem Shah building us up as a nation, as individuals. He's building us up. So we got to be ready to embrace what we were coming to, okay? To the time of what, man? The time of judgment. Judgment's going to come down, and we got to have faith in Yahweh Shem Shah when that judgment does take place. All right? So as we said again, we want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, and give double honors to our apostles and elders, which are the apostles and elders that rule the great millstone, that have been set up through faith, knowledge, and wisdom to help see the elect that the Lord is bringing in. All right? So we're just going to jump right into it. Give me Luke 17:5. Because we're going to touch on faith, man. Because I was watching the brother's video, and the brother said something that was important. He said Yahushua was trying to build up the disciples' faith. That's the main thing Yahushua was doing to the disciples. And it got them angry at times that the disciples didn't have enough faith to see all the things that was going on, just like now. You Akim see it. You see the chip coming to pass. You see World War III coming to pass. So what should that make you do? That should make your faith be uplifted. You know, we gotta get faith, man. This flesh is weak. And Yahushua kept saying it. The flesh is weak. And did not Paul say the same thing? Yeah. It was not Paul taught by Yahushua? Yeah. So that's showing that he was taught by Yahushua, because he kept reiterating that the flesh is weak, man. This flesh we in right now, profiting us. The spirit that's within us and the spirit that's been given through these scriptures to quicken us, that's what we need to deal with, man. All right?
Go ahead. Luke 17:5, it says, and the apostles said unto Yahushua, increase our faith.
So what?
Increase our faith.
See? That's what the disciples were saying. Move up, go up a couple verses.
Okay. Say, let's see. I'll sort it out for. Say, and if he trespass against thee 7 times in a day, and 7 times in a day turn again to thee, saying, I repent, thou shalt forgive him.
That's talking about your brother. That's talking about your brother in the truth. Mm-hmm. Okay? It ain't talking about niggards outside the circle. Right. And even if the Lord has mercy on some dudes that have been put out the circle, as long as they're keeping the faith, they're keeping the faith of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They're not turning back on the Lord. They're not turning their back, because you got a lot of guys that what are they doing? They're changing up the doctrine, man. That's not keeping with the thing. That's why it says, though a righteous man falls 7 times. So there's a point of being righteous, because what is the righteousness that you have? Is this truth? The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding you've been given. So if you fall back away from that, you're not righteous, because it says what? Yahushua is not going to come back on this planet Earth to go back on the cross for you.
Right.
He didn't want to go on it the first go around. So how much more now? It says what? If a righteous man falls 7 times, forgive him, man, or he get back up again. Read that again.
And it also say, continue in the things that thou hast learned. This is Luke 17:4, and if he trespasses against thee 7 times in a day.
That means if he does it wholly, that means he falls 7 times in one day, man.
Yep.
What are you supposed to do?
It says, and 7 times in a day turn again to thee, saying, I repent, thou shalt forgive him.
That's your brother, man. That's a brother in the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I forgot to, do something for you. Damn, Salaki, I ain't forgot. That happens.
Yeah.
That happens. The Lord showed us to go into these bodies. We're not perfect. We're not going to be perfect until we are changed. Even if you get spiritual power, don't get big-headed. Even if spiritual power comes upon you, don't get big-headed, man.
Right.
Because you're not perfect yet. The time we're perfect is when we are on those chariots. When Yahweh Bashim Yahushua delivers his elect and puts them on the chariots, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
It say, and the apostle said unto Yahushua, increase our faith. And Yahushua said, if ye had faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye might say unto this sycamore tree, be thou plucked up by the root, and be thou planted in the sea.
Yeah.
It shall obey you.
So it's saying, if you compare faith unto it's not the amount of faith. It's going into the amount of faith. But if you say, look, if you have faith that small, you can do great things. So the faith that we have now is minuscule. It's minute. It's small. Our faith isn't built up. Right. But like the eclipse that happened today, that's to show, brothers, look, man, the Lord is showing signs. He's showing wonders. What is the coincidence that the eclipse happened on the blowing of the trumpets, the memorial of blowing of the trumpets?
Right.
And that we're worshiping on this day. You got the fake Jews that might be worshiping, but we're worshiping Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in truth.
Right.
So it's a sign for us to show us, look, I hear y'all. I see y'all. And he made it go over Babylon. Cut it in half. What more else do you need? Come on, man. The Lord is painting a perfect picture. He's saying, look, the chip is coming to pass. World War III is coming to pass. All these prophecies are coming to pass. Read Habakkuk 2. Though it tarry, what? Wait for it. Go ahead.
Oh, and the apostles, their faith wasn't built up. That's why they couldn't perform those miracles at that time.
And how much that's us? We ain't on the level of apostles. Some brothers might be apostles in the spirit.
Right.
We have our apostles that have been in front of us now. But how much those are men that was in the faith, living the faith, walking with Yahushua, and they weren't built up.
Right.
So how much more us these days? Because we're spiritually walking with Yahushua. Because Yahushua told Thomas, it says, look, blessed is them that see me not and yet believe. So we're on that level of what? Faith is an important element in this truth.
Right. We
have to take that faith and bring it to that level, man. If anything we do, increase that faith, because that faith is going to be our power. It's not, the scriptures bring that faith. It brings the faith to light. It gives you an opportunity to grow in the faith.
Now, Abraham had faith, right?
Yeah, he was the father of it.
So, but when Yahweh came to him and said to sacrifice your son Isaac.
Yeah.
Yahweh increased his faith right then and there, man, and he did it.
Huh.
Which he didn't sacrifice him, but he was close to doing it.
Yeah. He was ready. What that's what apostles tell us. Which one of y'all would be able to sacrifice your only child for the Lord? That's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Any man. That's the type of faith that the Lord is looking for. When we come into the time of death, man.
Right.
You come into the time of sacrificing things that for something you can't see. The Lord didn't know why he wanted him to do it, but what did Abraham do? He did it, man.
Anyway.
I'm gonna give you I gotta bring this out. Give me the book of give me Luke 8:43. Real quick. You hold that and then we'll jump back to it. That's what we give into our and if you can hear us okay and see us okay, and Lord willing, you know it's not corrupted like the last live streams was. But if y'all can hear us and see us okay, just give us a shalom on the comment board.
Luke 8 and
48.
Okay. Luke 8 and 48.
43. Start at 43.
Luke 8 and 43 it says, and a woman having an issue of blood 12 years.
So this woman had an issue in her flesh of her blood for 12 years. Her whole, pretty much, we don't know how old she was.
Right.
But it was probably that's a large stint of your life to have an issue with your blood 12 years. So, you know, she went to physicians, you know, she went to all types of healers and none could make do, right? Keep going.
To say, which has spent all of her living upon a physicians.
See, that was a spirit.
Yeah.
I read the story, but she spent a bank load, a lot of money on physicians. Just like you see today, you have our nigga women that are going to these doctors that are spending much money on these doctors trying to heal themselves.
Now, I mean, it's going to say, neither could be healed of any.
Any. So it was multiple things that was going on. So don't we have that today? Yeah. That means the Lord will give the power to a man to heal a person that's been battling in the hospital, might have leukemia, might have a sickle cell, whatever kind of deficiency, because apostles tell us all diseases come from a deficiency in your body, man. Go ahead.
Oh, and Yahweh Shah, he healed a man that was blind from birth. He say,
never seen a thing in his life.
Right. He say, came behind him and touched the border of his garment.
See? The border, the end of it. Touched the end of the Lord's garment,
right?
And just had the faith in it. The faith of oh man, all I got to do is touch Yahweh Shah's garment,
and I'm good,
and I'm all right.
Right.
That's the faith we got to have in this mind, this day and age, because we're touching Yahweh Shah's border right now.
Yep.
Because as he says, I come in the volume of the book. So we're touching Yahweh Shah's garment, man. Hoping, and we're being healed.
Yeah.
If you come in the truth and wisdom and understanding, you're gonna get healed.
Yeah.
Was brothers not smoking weed at one time? Were we not eating pork? Yeah. Were we not living in the world? Yeah. And through what? Touching Yahweh Shah's garment. Yahweh Shah's not down here in the flesh. He's down here in the spirit, man.
Yeah. So
we're touching the border of his garments, which is this word in the true understanding, and we're being healed, man.
Yeah. It's a came behind him and touched the border of his garment, and immediately her issue of blood stanched.
Right there.
Oh, it says, and Yahweh Shah said, who touched me?
So
he felt the power leaving him.
He knew it. He knew it.
That's powerful, man.
So that's something that's in us. We're going to be able to feel the spirit. We're going to be able to feel if it goes, if it comes. Just like some brothers will be out on highways and byways, you be like, oh, I ain't feeling it.
Yeah.
I ain't feeling it. You got it. Brothers will say, oh, you go into it because the spirit ain't jumped. That's going to be that power, man. When you get that power, you might be feeling all powerful one day. Next day might be low key. We don't know.
Now, just like at our camp Saturday, I was going in, blah blah blah. Then, you would read the script, and I'll say, you got it.
That's the spirit. It flows like that.
Yeah.
Because we're conduits, man. The Lord allowed us to be conduits with each other, especially if you got brothers that's dealing, just like your brothers on the comment board, man. Just like brothers in the truth right now. We're being linked. Mm-hmm. We're being linked by this truth. This truth is linking us in a powerful way. That's why I've experienced it so many times that it's more than coincidence that a brother's holding the precept and you got it. Mm-hmm. You bringing a precept out and a brother already got the precept. Yeah. So we're linked right here. We're one mind, one body. Mm-hmm. That's what we're getting built up on, man. We are being. It's like a hive. Once you see a hive works together for it's called a collective. Mm-hmm. And you don't see a bee getting prideful. Right. You don't see a bee acting prideful. I'm finna go pollinate over here. Right. I don't know about you, folk. I'm finna go pollinate up here. Right. No. You don't see that. No, you don't see that. They come, they pollinate, bring the honey back to the honeycomb, go back there, pollinate. That's our jobs, man. Go ahead, Al.
Oh, just like when birds are flying south. Now, the bird in the front that's leading the pack, when he gets tired, he droops down and he goes to the back, and the one that's in the back goes right to the front.
If you see a bird that's to the side, ain't in that V, he gonna get left. Yeah, he ain't gonna catch up. He ain't gonna keep up. So that's what we giving to you out here, man. When we're in this truth, we are a collective. Mm-hmm. Don't try to be that dude, man. Right. Nobody's that dude. Yahweh Shai is that dude. Mm-hmm. He's the only one that's sitting on the right hand of the Father. That's the position that is that dude. Because we just read earlier, what was that, John, where it says that all judgment was given unto the Son? Yep. So he's the judge right now that was given by that power. Right. But we're saying to you, Akim, man, build that faith. If you do anything else in this truth, build that faith, man. Because that faith is going to keep you. It's going to do something to us that we didn't even imagine, man. Keep going, Akim.
It say, and Yahweh Shai said, who touched me when all are denied, Peter and they that were with him said, Master, the multitude thronged thee.
So it was so heavy that the disciples were like, look, the multitudes around you, Lord. Right. They didn't get it. Yeah. They was like, Lord, there's a bunch of people touching you. Right. What are you talking about? Right. They were trying to come and like, hold on, what are you saying, Lord? Right. We're in a crowd of people. Right. How are you? What are you saying to us? Yeah. Are you sure it wasn't just a multitude of people? Look what Yahushua said, though.
God, they say, and the multitude thronged thee and pressed thee.
So they were like, Yahushua, Yahushua. Yeah. They were touching on him. Yeah. They were probably, giving great glory unto the Lord, touching him. Mm. You know how Jake do when a superstar comes through the midst? Right. They want to, they want to touch on him. They want to scream. They want to hold a border of his garment. Right. Keep going.
It says, thou who touched me, and Yahushua said, somebody had touched me.
See? Touched me, as in deeper. You know what I'm saying? It was deeper than you could put to. It was a spiritual touch. Right. It was a spiritual touch. Because all them people didn't have the faith that woman had.
Right. It say, for I perceive that virtue is gone out of me.
Hold on.
The word virtue.
Yeah, we got to go into the blue letter.
So he felt the power leaving him.
Mm. You see how heavy that is, man? Mm. Yahushua himself didn't have the control over the power, man. What is that, John? Or Luke?
Luke 8:46.
Bear with us, Hakim. Luke. All right, this is Luke. Salakia. 8:46.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got you. This is Luke 8:46, right? And it says, for the word virtue, the word there for virtue is, it's the Greek word dynamis, and it says strength, power, ability, inherent power residing in a thing by virtue of its nature.
See? So Yahushua, he felt the strength, he felt the power leaving him when the woman touched the border of his garment.
Come on. It says inherent power residing in a thing by virtue of its nature, or which a person or thing exerts and puts forth. Power for performing miracles, mortal power, and excellent of soul, the power and influence which belong to riches and wealth. That's why it says, that's what comes to my mind is Revelations. But thou art rich.
Yeah.
Rich is in what? The power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, in the wisdom and knowledge and understanding.
Now, it also said the power of healing, right?
Yeah. Power of wealth.
Well,
power of performing miracles.
Oh, well, see?
Which is healing somebody.
Right. So Yahushua, he performed a miracle without even touching the woman, man.
It's deeper than that. He performed a miracle without even knowing it.
Right.
He didn't even know the miracle was going on. He was walking amongst the crowd, people around him. All of a sudden, the lady grabbed that garment, bam, sucked the power out of him. So look, when we get that, that's the faith we got to have, man. Because this woman had enough faith to say, all I got to do is touch him.
Yeah.
Touch him, and I'm going to be healed. I'm going to be made whole. So that's the type of power, that's the type of faith we got to be built up. We talk about women.
Right.
We want to downplay women.
Yeah.
Of course, the women ain't shit.
Right.
But look at this woman and her faith.
Yeah.
Her faith was built up, man. So how much more us, man, being men of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and actually pushing this word, man, and being revealed secrets and breakdowns.
Oh, now, Judas. Now, I forgot what nation it was, but they came up against Israel. Now, everyone else in the land was scared and nervous. But Judas, though, she went out on faith and she went subtle to the enemy. All right, he was drunk and all that. All right, she got him drunk and all that. All right, fell asleep, cut his head off.
Yep, put a spike in his head.
Right, so it takes faith to do that.
Yeah, a woman. And back then, women didn't know they could be about that. She said, "Look, if I cut this man's head off, we gonna be at peace." So that's the type we gotta. The faith that's coming in these last days are gonna have to be strong faith. It can't be mediocre faith, man.
Right.
And that goes for all of us, and us that's reaching for this, And we seen some men that, hey, they can memorize 42 scriptures, man.
Yep.
But their faith ain't right, man. This woman didn't break. This woman that we're reading of here didn't have a breakdown. She didn't go out there and preach.
Right.
She didn't have precepts on precepts.
Right.
But her faith stopped Yahushua in his footsteps, man.
Yep, in his tracks.
And she had to acknowledge it.
Yep.
He had to acknowledge it because it says he does the things of his father. He knew that through her doing that, the father had something to do with this. Just like he told Peter. He said, Peter, who do you think that I am?
Right.
And Peter said, what? You're the Lord. You're the Mashiach. And he said, what? My Father, which is in heaven, have revealed this unto you. So there was times Yahushua said, look, my Father's out here working.
Right.
I gotta pay attention. Even as great as Yahushua is, man. Not was, is.
It say, and when the woman saw that she was not hid, she came trembling and falling down before him.
She was scared.
Yep.
She thought that something was going to happen. Keep going.
She declared unto him before all the people for what cause she had touched him.
She said, look, I touched him because I wanted to be healed. Keep going.
And it says that. It said, and how she was healed immediately. And he said unto her, daughter, be of good comfort.
Be happy. Be happy. Keep going.
Thy faith.
Thy what?
Faith has made thee whole.
Thy faith.
Go in peace.
Go in peace. She jacked the faith from. She jacked the spirit from him. She took. She did, I'm saying in a way that Jake can understand. She took the spirit from him and healed herself. Yahushua didn't have no. Yahushua didn't know what was going on.
Right. Yeah. And plus he said, thy faith has made thee whole.
So Yahushua acknowledged faith.
Yeah.
He didn't put a handcuff on faith. He didn't limit faith.
Right.
He didn't show faith had a limit to it.
Right.
He said, this faith that's in me, that the power that's in me, faith brings it out, man. The more faith you have, the more belief you have, the more that there is no limit, man.
Right. Because
some men said, look, Yahushua, don't even come into my house.
Right.
Just speak the words and my child to be whole, or my servant to be whole. Think about that. A brother could be like, you can be on the phone with a brother.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't feeling right, man.
Right.
And through the spirit, you can heal that brother just miles away. The apostles can heal men. Not even the Lord can give the power to the apostles to heal men that ain't even in front of them.
Right.
That's the times we're coming to, man. Now I jump to back to Luke 17.
Okay, Luke 17 and 5, right?
Yes, go back to 5.
Luke 17 and 5, and the apostle said unto Yahushua, increase our faith. And Yahushua said,
and that's what the apostles were praying for. Increase our faith, please. That's what we should be praying for. That the Lord will increase our faith. You know, increase our faith. That's what we need, man. Keep going.
Say, and Yahushua said, if ye had faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye might say unto the sycamore tree, be thou plucked up by the root, and be thou planted in the sea, it shall obey thee. It shall obey you. But which of you, having a servant plowing or feeding cattle, would say unto him, by and by, when he is come from the field, go and sit down to meat, and would not rather say unto him, make ready
for me?
Yeah.
Jump there to 10, verse 10.
Okay.
Go to verse 10.
It say, so likewise, yea, when ye shall have done all these things which are commanded you, we are unprofitable servants.
See? So what it says, what we've done, all that was commanded us to have faith.
Yeah.
Because when you out there doing what you're doing, you're having faith.
Yeah.
We're meant to be faithful creatures. We're not made to be unfaithful.
Right.
Unfaithfulness goes with what? Doubt. Goes with what? That goes with not believing in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Which is that, and you're not supposed to serve the Lord without having faith.
Right.
You can't serve the Lord because it says it is what? Impossible to please the Lord without having faith, man. Okay, is that verse 10?
Yep.
Okay, now jump to Hebrews 11 and 6.
And I was just
Mhm.
going to say that. This is Spurred. All right, Hebrews 11:6. It says, "But without faith, it is impossible to please Him."
It's impossible. We can't please Yahweh Shem Yahshua unless we have faith.
Right.
We can't. There's no way we can do it, man. If we can't, and then pleasing Yahweh Shem Yahshua, that's a heavy thing. We can't please the Lord without putting our effort into it and believing that He is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why He's hiding Himself. It says a wicked generation asks for a sign. A sign is negates faith.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? A sign negates faith. If I tell you directions, right, but all of a sudden I got to be there with you, then you really didn't believe my directions. If I say, hey, you can go here, go there, you be like, oh, I got it. I follow your directions, right? But then halfway through the list, you're like, I don't know if this dude gave me the right directions.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need a sign or something. You know, I'm trying to put it in a way, but yeah, the main thing is we got to put faith into this thing that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is, that he put His Son, He created His Son, the Son created the angels helped create the universe. Those are things that we've been given and we got to believe upon. If we don't believe upon that, then why are we doing it?
Right.
Why are you even going out on the streets if you don't believe that the Lord is and He's getting ready to do the things that He promised?
And that's why these other dudes don't go out, because they don't believe, man.
Nah, Jake wants to be entertained, man.
Mm-hmm.
Jake wants to be entertained. That's it. They want you to entertain them beyond, like it's BET or something.
Right.
The scriptures is not enough for them. You can give them the whole scriptures, but it's not enough for them.
Right. They would rather combine rap with it.
Yeah.
All this.
If we were spitting off our bars, we had a nice little beat to it, instrumental.
Mm-hmm.
Jake will love it. That's why they said to Yahushua, and when Yahushua said, eat my flesh and drink my blood, you know how many disciples he lost?
A lot of them.
In one sit down.
Yep.
Because what? Jake wasn't feeling entertained no more.
Right.
They said, oh, what? Cannibalism? Nah, we ain't with that. I was with the mirror. I was with the loaves. I was with that. This, I ain't finna eat nobody flesh. You can see Jake. You can see Jake swirling out.
Yeah.
Got up, walked out.
They're like, oh, nah.
Oh, nah. Oh, nah. I thought he was the one.
Right.
So, really, that's so how quick Jake changes on you, man. Even if we had the miracles right now, we were doing miracles, Jake could get bored of that.
Mm-hmm.
If we weren't doing upbeat miracles for him.
Right.
He'd be like, oh, man, he only made one dude walk today. I don't want to watch the video. That's how Jake could be, man. That's a damn shame. That's why I always say, that's why we don't have the miracles now. We're gonna get the miracles when we need it. Right. When it's to glorify Yahweh Shem Yahushua. When the Lord gives us the opportunity and it's gonna hit the people that it needs to hit. They're not gonna get bored of it.
Now Noah had faith. Right? Noah was out there preaching for
100 plus years.
Yeah, 100 plus years. All right. Noah, he never seen rain, but he had faith that it was going to happen.
Like we never seen mass nuclear destruction.
Right. But we know it's going to happen.
Because that's the rain.
Yep.
We know it's going to happen. We've never seen nuclear destruction. We've seen nuclear tests.
Yeah.
Just like dew was a rain coming in, not rain though. Mm-hmm. Dew was like something you seen in the morning. You're like, oh, wet ground. But no, rain is those nukes. We have faith that look, it's fin to drop on the planet Earth.
Yeah. And
we've never seen that type of destruction besides Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Mm-hmm. It say by faith Noah being warned of Yahweh of things not yet seen.
So that's what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
We're warned of things not seen. The chip, the martial law, all these stuff is of things not seen. Keep going.
It say moved with fear. Yep.
That's what we're doing too. We're moving with fear. We're not moving with, it says what does it say? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Yep. It say prepared an ark to the saving of his house. by the which he condemned the world.
And that's what you are doing now.
Yep.
You're preparing your ark. That's why it says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. That's your ark. That's your ark. If you don't have that wisdom and knowledge, you're not building. You got to build the ark. Noah built that ark. When he was prophesying, he was building. So the same thing with us. We're prophesying to you hopeful elect, and you should be building, man.
Yep.
If you're not helping out the construction of the main ark, you're building your own. Because we each have an ark, man. It's a collective ark, but we each have our escape pods. That's what we're doing. Once you understand that, that's why the breakdown is, man. You're building your ark. And faith is your glue. Faith is your nails. Faith is your hammer. That's what's going to help build that ark strong, man.
Yep.
You ever seen a dude try to hammer a nail with his fist? Because your fist is flesh.
Yeah.
And a hammer is spiritual. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, but we building that ark, man. Go ahead.
Say, by which he condemned the world and became the heir of righteousness.
We condemn the world.
Which is by faith.
Exactly. We condemn the world and we're being heirs unto righteousness. That's why it says you must become as a new man. That means you put off the old man and you become a new man. And you don't go after the flesh.
I'm gonna jump down.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It say, It says these all died in faith, not having received the promises.
They didn't even receive it,
right,
but they kept it. Go ahead.
But having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them. So they were persuaded in their own mind, and embraced them and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. And see, so basically, man, they didn't receive the promises, but they seen the promises afar off. Okay. All right. Now, just like it says here, let's see, with Khan, it say, this is the 23rd verse. By faith, Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months in his parents because they saw he was a proper child, and they, not afraid of the king's commandment. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahweh than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. Right, man? So Moses, he could have said, hey, man, all right, and this is what I'm going to do. All right, man, I'm going to stay rich. But Moses, no, man. Moses had faith, man.
He had integrity.
Right, man. So Moses chose to become poor, right, man, and to suffer with his people, man.
All right, precept for y'all. This is the book of Matthew 11 and verse 25. And it says, and at that time Yahushua answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and the prudent, and hast revealed them unto babes. Even so, Father, for so it seemed good in thy sight. All things are delivered unto me, O Father, and no man knoweth the Son but the Father, neither knoweth any man the Father save the Son, and he whomsoever the Son will reveal him through that faith. It's all about faith. If the Father doesn't give you that faith, you won't put your faith in Yahushua. Right. You won't believe upon Yahushua. You can't come unto the Son, but you come through the Father, man. You can't go to the Father unless you go through the Son. Right. Because the Lord's got to reveal it, open your mind, and reveal Yahushua unto you, and then Yahushua's got to reveal the Father. They were in tandem. You ever see tandem skiers? They go down the slopes at the same time. Tandem skaters, they dance at the same time, same movement. if one's not doing the same movement, it's going to look off. They have to do the same, almost as they're two different entities, but they're moving in tandem, man. They know the same steps.
Yeah.
And what's the main thing that bonds with the brother just read this story is faith. That's the main glue that sticks all of this together.
It says, it says, by faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured as seeing him who is invisible. Through faith he kept the Passover, the sprinkling of the blood, lest he that destroyed the firstborn should touch them.
Real quick precept. Brother posted precept. This is GMS stop line. It says 1 Peter 3:20. It says, which sometimes were disobedient, which once the long suffering of Yahweh waited in the days of Noah, while the ark was a preparing, wherein few, that is 8 souls, were saved by water. It says 1 Peter 3:21. The like figure whereto even baptism doth also know or now save us, not in putting away of the filth of the flesh, but answered of a good countenance towards Yahweh by the resurrection of Yahweh Shai. So if you see right here, man, that time of the ark, man, was being preserved. The Lord was waiting for that ark to be built. That's why he told Noah, preach, build the ark. Preach, build the ark. Just like now, we're building in front of these heathen space, but they're looking at us like, what are these Negroes doing? That's why these eclipses showing and all these things. Go ahead, go ahead.
Just like we was building in the book of Nehemiah. And they was basically saying the same thing. Like look at them building. They basically don't take what we're doing serious.
Yeah.
Just like they didn't take it serious then.
They didn't take Noah serious. No. They're like, no, you building that boat. It only got a propeller.
Right.
It don't got sails on it.
Right.
What kind of boat is that, Noah? You ain't fishing. You know them fishermen were talking head.
Yeah.
They were like, no, what kind of boat is that? Where you going, man? Why are you building it so big? Because you know the money and the time it took, that was an investment.
Yeah.
That wasn't just some night-a-day thing.
Right.
Noah had to invest in that. He had to go and get the wood, cut the wood, mill the wood down to make the planks for the boat. He had to collect the animals, collect the feed. Come on, that was a work.
It was.
That was a labor, man. Just like we laboring now.
Yeah. You
don't got to cut down trees.
Right.
You don't have to go in the forest and collect food for animals. No. This. What does it say? Study to show thyself approved. That's your work. That's your mill. When you go through this word, man, that's how you build. You're building that ark up more and more and more and more. So when the time comes, when the waves come beat on your boat, which is what? The tribulation, Jacob's trouble, when it beats on your boat, you ain't gonna have no holes in your boat.
Right.
You ain't gonna have a crack in your boat.
Right.
Because you're going to be locked in the spirit, man. That's why it says a strong foundation.
Yeah, man. You won't have no two-ball cane looking nigga trying to
eating birds and
come
shit.
in.
Eating birds and shit. The bottom of the barrel, bottom of the boat, eating birds. Hey, he saw the devil, man. That movie's demonic. I'm pissed off I seen it the first time.
Me too.
That is not a real man. Russell Crowe should be ashamed of himself. I bet he catching hell.
Like, oh damn.
Oh damn. Hey, this is Acts 13 and verse 39. It says, and by him all that believe are justified. Let me go up a little bit. This is verse 37. It says, but he whom Yahweh raised again saw no corruption. But it known unto you, therefore, men and brethren, that through this man is preached unto you the forgiveness of sins.
Mm-hmm.
And by him all that believe are justified from all things from which ye could not be justified by the law of Moses.
So we're justified by the faith that we have, man. All right. But we still have to rehearse the righteous acts anyway. Because it's the law and it's an ordinance forever.
Beware thereof, lest thou come unto you. It says, beware therefore, lest that come unto you, which is spoken of in the prophets. Behold, ye despisers and wanderers, and perish. For I work a work in your days, which ye, it says, which ye, or says a work which ye shall not in no wise believe, though man declare it unto you. So that we're being right now, and the Lord is going to show things to us.
Mm-hmm.
We just got to be open for the Lord to do it.
Yeah.
It's not the fact of can we do it. Are we open for it? Are you ready to do it?
Right.
Are you ready to do miracles? Are you ready to fly? Are you ready to heal? Are you ready to manipulate elements? Are you ready? The Lord said, man, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Oh, plus, are you ready for the strange things that's going to happen after this eclipse happens, man?
Yeah.
Are you ready for it? Because some strange things are going to start happening.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a coincidence if miracles start taking place.
Right. All right. Just like the brother in DC just uploaded a video, and it said the solar eclipse was for the elect.
Mm-hmm. See? It's for us, man.
Yep.
The Lord's showing you more and more signs, man. What's the chances of that eclipse happening on the feast of the memorial blowing the trumpets?
Yeah.
What else do you need? And it's showing to brothers on the states, man. You know, we were thankful to be in a state where we've seen the whole thing. I've never seen nothing like it.
Me either.
Your faith, your mind gotta level up.
Right.
If you stay carnal, then you're not meant. But knowing what we knowing and the Lord showing those signs, we're in the time of the Lord doing strange acts.
Right.
That's something that happens every so often, man. Imagine the things that's going to take place that's never been on this planet Earth before, or let's select it that hasn't been on the Earth in a while.
Right. Plus these people in the world, they don't know why it happened.
Mm-hmm.
But we know why it happened, man. Guess what, man? The sign of Jonah.
This is Romans 3 in verse. This is Romans 3 in verse 26. Oh, let me start at 20, and then I'm going to jump to 26. It says, therefore, by the deeds of the law, there is no flesh justified in his sight. For by the law is the knowledge of sin. Mm-hmm. Now, verse 25, it says, whom Yahweh has set forth to be a propitiation through faith in his blood in Yahweh Shai. Yep. To declare his righteousness for the remission of sin that are passed through the forbearance of Yahweh. To declare, I say, at this time his righteousness, that he might be just, and the justifier of him which believeth in Yahweh Shai.
Now, and I think it's in the same chapter where it says, do we then make the law void through faith? Yahweh forbid. We establish the law. Mm-hmm. So if you have faith, you will stand on the law.
Yeah. Faith is the gasoline for the law.
Yeah.
You know? Mm. If you put that faith in you got a full tank of faith, man.
You good.
You good. You got a full tank of that law. The tank is the law. Mm-hmm. The tank is just a holder for the faith. Mm-hmm. You can't put a tank in a tank. Right. Tank don't run on tank. Tank runs on gas. Yep. Fuel. What's the fuel for this car? Faith. Yep. If you run out of faith, what happens? The car don't move.
Right. And you're through.
Exactly. So if you run out of faith, the law don't move. You ain't gonna do the law because you don't got no faith in it.
Right.
That means you ain't gonna want to not stop eating pork because you don't got the faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Right.
You gonna say, well, shit, I can slide a little sandwich.
Right. This.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lining yourself up. You ain't gonna want to line yourself up. That's why dudes do it now. You lack faith, my man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you lining yourself up, because if you had faith, I'd be like, man, fuck that job.
Right.
If they fire me for not having a lineup, well then damn.
Right.
Fuck that job, man. That's what Jake need to realize. Or I don't even know what excuse they make for eating pork. No job is a criteria for you to eat pork.
Right.
Or shrimps.
Right.
You know, but that's base things. We ain't going, Joachim, Lord willing, beyond that.
Yeah.
It says this verse 26, to declare, I say, at this time, his righteousness, that he might be just, and the justifier of him which believeth in Yahushua. Where is boasting then? It is excluded by what law or works? Nay, but by the law of faith. So faith is a law. You are commanded to have faith. That's why Yahushua said, oh, ye of little faith.
Having faith is a commandment.
We just read it. It was a law. It was a law. We are built for faith.
Yep.
Yahushua was telling the disciples, you're running out of gas, man.
Mm-hmm.
Your faith is not full, man. Fill that faith up and you can run. Look what the disciples did when their faith was built up. They raised men from the dead. They made people walk. They gave sight back. They did everything Yahushua said that they could do. Mm-hmm. But what did they have to do first?
They had to build up their faith.
Romans 7:7. Huh?
Okay. This is Romans 7.
Check the comment. Hey, shalom to you, Akim. Yahbashim Yahshua Bragatham. Shalom to you, Akim. Just came in.
This is Romans 7:7. It say, what shall we say then? Is the law sin?
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh forbid. Nay, I had not known sin but by the law. And yes, like, for I had not known lust except the law had said, thou shalt not covet.
Mm-hmm.
So by the law we know what sin is. Sin is what? The transgression of it. They say, but sin taking occasion by the commandment wrought in me all manner of concupiscence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For without the law, sin was dead.
Now jump there to Galatians 3:24.
Okay.
Now we established that law was just a what, man? It was just bringing us into Yahushua. That's what we breaking down to right now. That's what you got guys talking about the law, man. You ain't established by the law. Get that out.
This is Galatians 3:24. Wherefore the law was our schoolmaster to bring us to Hamashiach, that we might be justified by faith. But after that faith is come, we are no longer under a schoolmaster.
When faith has come, so faith has to come for us to be graduated unto Yahushua.
Mm-hmm. Say, yeah. But after that faith has come, we are no longer under a schoolmaster.
When faith, when our faith is established, the law is what? It's what you call. It's not null and void. Right. We're making the law. We're going after the law through our faith. But when that faith comes in, we're being brought unto Yahweh Shai.
Mm-hmm.
When our faith is established, man, what can we not do?
Right.
Because when we're changed in the twinkling of an eye, faith comes before the change.
Mm-hmm.
How you believe you're going to be changed if you don't have the faith in it?
Right.
Go
It
ahead.
say, for ye are all children of Yahweh by faith in Hamashiach.
By what?
By faith in Hamashiach.
Come on, man.
Not every Israelite have faith in Yahweh Shai.
Come on, man. Don't make me go to Corinthians, man.
Not every
Don't make me go to
Israelite
Corinthians,
have
man.
faith in Yahweh Shai, man. Only the elect does.
See,
man.
you had to go ahead and pull it out. I gotta go ahead and pull it out. And it says,
So
no, go ahead. You go
So-
break down.
So it says, for ye are all children of Yahweh by faith
Mm-hmm.
in Yahweh Shai. This ain't talking about everybody.
It's the elect.
This is talking about those that have the faith, and those that have the faith is the elect.
This is 1 Corinthians 12 and verse, I'm going to start at 8. It says, for to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom,
Mm-hmm.
to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit,
Mm-hmm.
to another faith by the same Spirit, to another the gift of healing by the same Spirit. So that's showing changes, man. Each brother is going to be received their own lot, man. You could be heal somebody. A brother can break things down. A brother can get into precepts. A brother can know spirits, discern spirits. You're gonna have levels to this thing, but we all work in that same body, man.
So like it says, get the scripture that say one body.
Con. I got you.
Yeah, okay, man. Having faith is a part of this knowledge, man. Having faith is a part of who we are, man. We're supposed to have faith.
Yeah.
It's a commandment. It's a law to have it.
It's an honor to have it.
Right.
Don't consider it an honor. You have something that is powerful. Powerful. We don't know how powerful faith is. Like we read earlier, Yahweh Shai didn't put a ceiling on faith.
Right.
When that woman took the faith off of him when he was walking in the midst of that crowd, that showed the power of faith. That even Yahweh Shai himself can control the power that was in his body. So you can have somebody come out there on the streets and be like, I just got to touch you, man.
Right.
You pushing the word, he'll feel like he can be healed, man. And this is Corinthians 12 and 12. It says, for as the body is one and hath many members, and all members of that one body, being many, are one body, so also is Mashiach.
Right, man. So many members, but we are of one body. Okay? We all have our own lots. All right? We all have our different talents, our different gifts.
Mm-hmm.
But every talent and every gift that we bring into this truth, man, it is for the body.
Con. Hey, some brothers got some bangers on here. This is from the brother Yakal. This is Ephesians 2 and 8. It says, for by faith, it says, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of Yahweh. That's it. It's the gift.
Yep.
We're being gifted for this, man. That's like I said earlier, it's an honor to have faith. This is the brother Stop Line, and it says Romans 4 and 13, for the promise that he should be the heir of the world was not to Abraham or to his seed through the law, but through the righteousness of faith. Hey, man, through the right, that soul's right there. That's why it says That's why Abraham was counted the Most High's friend.
Mm-hmm.
What brings you? The law didn't make dudes the Most High's friend.
Right.
The law didn't do that.
Right. Faith did.
Faith makes you the friend of the Most High. If it's in the will of Yahweh Shem Yahshua to be his friend.
Yeah.
We all just be honored to be servants. But hold on. I got the precept. Watch this. One second. Give me John 15:15. Watch what that say. John 15:15. Right. I got your precept. I just had to think about it. Yeah. Watch what John. That's a banger. This goes right with it.
John 15:15.
Uh-huh.
Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord does.
Uh-huh.
But I have called you friends. Yep.
See? I have called ye friends.
For all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you.
One more time, Mike.
It's henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord does.
Yeah.
But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you.
And that's what we're going through. So we're friends of the Father through faith. Through faith, man. So that's like the title of this video, The Time of Building Faith. Akim, build it. Pray for it. Ask for it. Want it. Work for it. That goes for all of us. We always internalize before we give out, man. You know?
There was a nuke scripture.
That was a nuke. We dropped a pocket nuke. We dropped an atomic in there. What does it say? Hey, God, they are dumb dogs, man.
Yeah, they are.
They dumb as hell, man. They can't bark at all, man.
No, and that's why they are always saying the law.
You know what? That shows the brother made a spiritual comment. It says dumb dogs that can't bark, right? What was dogs used for? For guard dogs.
Yeah.
So if you're a guard dog, you can't bark. You're useless.
Yeah.
You're useless. What's the point of you?
Right. And they aren't guarding, man. They aren't warning Israel what's coming.
No.
And the guard dog, all right, man, when danger comes, the guard dog does what? Barks.
Profusely.
Right. But IUIC, they aren't barking. They're useless.
This is give me Galatians 2:16, and then jump to 21.
This is Galatians 2:16. It says, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by faith in Yahushua Mashiach.
See, that's how we're justified. That's how we're gonna get through out of this thing.
Right.
Believing upon Yahushua. That's why it says he put crowns upon the men's head that stood so stiffly.
Right.
Not for the law,
before the name
of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Right.
And the faith and believing that what? It wasn't no Cesare Borgia.
Right.
We're going in on this. We're at the end of the day, what are we out there prophesying of? Yahushua.
Yeah.
Of his coming, of his kingdom.
Now, if we were justified by the works of the law, we'd all be damned.
Yeah.
All right, we'd all be damned. That's why we're not justified by the works of the law, because we cannot keep it perfectly. We cannot keep it perfectly. But just like Judges 5:11 says, what? Ye shall rehearse the righteous acts.
Yeah.
Oh, and one of those righteous acts is having faith, man.
It's a law. It's a law. It's a law.
Damn.
You must have faith, man.
Yeah.
That's a scripture we got to bring out to IUIC. Let me get, this is a book, 2nd Ezra 2, and let me get 41.
Okay.
It says, the number of thy children whom longest for it is fulfilled, beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people which have been called from the beginning may be hallowed. And it says to 46, it says, I, Ezra, saw upon my Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. They didn't praise the law.
Right.
They praised the Lord, man. Because the Lord is the one that sets up to be saved, man.
Right.
And it says, and I, in the midst of them was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest. And upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. Because what are we standing on? We're standing for the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. We're giving the testimony of Yahushua. That's what the apostles were doing in the ancient world. They were giving the testimony of Yahushua. Just like the man that was with Aquila and Aquila with Paul, the man that was out there prophesying, and they ran upon him and said, "Look, hey man, you gotta get what Yahushua, man. You everything is good, but you missing Yahushua." Right. That's what it was going on. Everything was promoting of Yahushua, just like the eunuch. Yeah. What did Peter go break that down?
Yeah, because the Ethiopian eunuch was actually reading Isaiah 53,
which was talking about who?
Yahushua. And Peter asked him, he said, does thou understand what thou readest? He said, no, unless a man
teaches me.
Yeah. So, hey man. One of the brothers said, IUIC are disrespectful. Yes, they are.
They belligerent. You know? Let me read 48. It says, Then the angel said unto me, Go thy way, and tell my people what manner of things thou hast great. It says, things, and how great wonders of the Lord thy power thou hast seen. So these are things for the future.
Yeah.
Okay? These are things of what's coming to us. So the Lord doesn't want to hide the great things that's coming to Israel.
He got a precept up there. Let's see what it's talking
about. Is that Galatians?
Revelation 20:4. Let's see. Oh wow, yeah. This is a Revelation 20:4. The brother Yakal, the brother Quanawathcom, he posted it. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of Yahweh, in which had not worshipped the image, which had not worshipped the beast, nor neither his image.
And how's you gonna not worship that?
Having faith.
Having faith.
The water.
If you don't have faith, you gonna take that chip.
Yeah.
If you don't have faith, you gonna fall under the pressure.
Oh. Gehenna. He said. He said. I'm gonna take the chip, and you're gonna take it.
Yeah.
Because
you want to eat.
Right. But I'm guessing he didn't read the scripture in Isaiah that said, "In that day shall my servants eat."
Yeah.
So we're gonna be good anyway.
Yeah. Fucking. Why you want to give some GMO for some fucking? You want to sell your soul for GMO? That's that rhyme right. Hey, you want to sell your soul for GMO?
Damn, man, that's pitiful, man.
You might as well starve, man.
Right.
You be better eating locusts, man.
You
better put some sauce on them joints. And be good. Saute them joints up.
Yeah.
Looking like Gordon Ramsay with the grasshoppers.
Right.
Agreed to go ahead.
Let me say, neither had received his mark upon their forehead, and they lived with Yahushua 1,000 years.
Con.
All right, man. So, hey, man, it's like this. All right. not receiving the mark, right, man, in not worshiping the beast nor the image, not doing that is having faith, man.
Yep.
Now, did not Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego have faith, man?
Yep.
Because they didn't bow down to the golden image that King Nebuchadnezzar had set up.
And through them not bowing down, it damn near converted Nebuchadnezzar.
Right. Oh, and plus when they were in the fiery furnace, they was doing what? Praising Yahweh.
And then another thing is with the woman in the the Maccabees, through their faith, dude was like, look, man, I'll let you be a man in my court.
Right.
He went from killing the Israelites, slaying them, torturing them, to be like, look, I'll let you be my friend.
Yeah.
I'll let you be in my side. I'll give you all that you want, all the desires of your heart.
Right.
Just come on, man.
And we're like, nah.
They chose death over that, man.
Yeah. Why? Because they had faith, man. They had faith.
And the woman said it. I know not how you came into my womb, but I know that the Lord will give you me again.
Let me get that.
We gotta bring it out, huh? You gotta bring that. Hey, that's the top script right there, man.
It should be okay.
It's 7 and 22.
Okay, it's first Maccabees?
Second Maccabees, 7 and 22. Hey, man, that's the type of faith you gotta have, man.
Yep. Okay. It said, well, I'm gonna start at 21. It say, yea, she exhorted every one of them in her own language, filled with courageous spirits.
So they were courageous about it.
So
when death came, they were courageous. They weren't like, oh man, damn, man. They weren't crying. They were courageous about going through that. Go ahead.
So she edified them. She built them up.
Yep. She exhorted them. That was an exhortation. She gave them an exhortation to death, man.
It say, filled with courageous spirits and stirring up her womanish thoughts with a manly stomach. She said unto them, I cannot tell how you came into my womb, for neither I gave you breath nor life, neither was it I that formed the members of every one of you.
So she didn't say, oh, that's my baby. I had you in my womb. No, she knew.
Right.
She said, look, because the Lord can have a fetus not form their legs.
Right.
Not form a torso. You can come out conjoined.
Yeah.
The Lord controls that in the womb. It don't matter if you take your prenatals. The Most High can have a fetus be born jacked up, man.
Yeah.
So the Lord, the woman was acknowledging that, look, the Most High formed you in my womb. Go ahead.
It say, but doubtless the Creator of the world, who formed the generation of man.
You hearing great faith right here from a woman. Keep going.
And found out the beginning of all things, will also his own mercy give you breath and life again.
So that's reincarnation.
Yep.
She's saying, look, you're going to live again. You're going to breathe again. He formed you. He going to give you breath again, life.
Right. God. As you now regard not your own selves for his law's sake. So they had.
And we know faith is a law.
Right. Right, man? So they had faith, man. Right, man? They chose not to transgress the laws, man. Right, man? They stood stiffly, right, man? And man, they basically, man, excuse my French, they basically said, fuck it, man, kill me.
Yep. And she exhorted her sons.
Yep.
A nigga woman today would be like, baby, just take it, baby, don't do it. I want you to live, baby. She said, look, take this.
Right.
Take it again. I'm going to see you again.
Right.
She knew that she was going to get killed.
Right.
She said, look, the Lord gave you to me. He's going to give you me again.
Man, there is no woman on this earth that's like that, man.
Nah. because that's when they were dainty.
Yep.
That's when they were actually women.
Uh-huh.
Even though they wasn't rough and tough,
Right.
they knew that
Yeah.
they had a mind about themselves.
Uh-huh.
She said, look, if I give you up now, the Lord won't give you me again.
Right.
But if I know that you do this for the Lord, he's going to give you me again.
Right. So I'm going to see you again.
I'm going to see you.
Reincarnation, man.
Damn, man.
Wow.
Heavy, man. This is Galatians 2:16. I'm going to read on down. It says, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Yahushua Mashiach, even we believe in Yahushua Mashiach, that we might be justified by the faith of Yahushua, or by the faith of Mashiach, and not by the works of the law, for by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified.
Right.
But if while we seek to be justified by Mashiach, we ourselves also are found sinners, is therefore Mashiach the minister of sin? Yahweh forbid.
Real quick. Revelation 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful
Unto death.
Come.
And it says, because that's a good point, man. There's going to be a time we're going to be hemmed up.
Yeah.
But if we know that the faith of Yahweh Shem Shai prospers all, he's gonna do all. There's none that he can't do.
Right.
And it says, this is back in Galatians 2 in verse 17. But it says, but if while we seek to be justified by Mashiach, we ourselves also are found sinners, is therefore Mashiach the minister of sin? Yahweh forbid. For if it says, for if I build again the things which I destroy, I make myself a transgressor. For I, through the law, am dead to the law. And that was a multi-level cut, man.
Right.
It says, for I, through the law, am dead to the law, that I might live unto Yahweh. I am crucified with Mashiach, nevertheless I live. Yet not I, but Mashiach liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of Yahweh, who loved me and gave himself for me. I do not frustrate the grace of Yahweh, for if righteousness come by the law, then Yahushua is dead in vain. So them guys that's pushing the law, you're making Yahushua's death in vain.
Right.
You're making that cross nothing. You're saying, oh, that was nothing. He was just up there. No, man. He brought us unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh. He brought us unto Yahweh, man.
Man, he was wounded for our transgressions, man. Right, man? And through his stripes, we are healed. Right, man? He took on the sins of Yasha Allah, man. You niggas couldn't do that, could you?
Hell no. Niggas can't put a pork sandwich down. How they gonna get on the cross? Niggas can't stop lining themselves up. How they gonna get on the cross?
Right. But they'll say, but what now? Now my barber he cuts at an angle.
Nigga, kill yourself. Nigga, do the Judas route, my man. Take the Judas route.
Yeah.
You trying to justify your fucking madness, man. You ain't justifying nothing.
Cuts at an angle.
He cuts at an angle. Hey, a nigga say anything to you, man. A nigga say anything to you. He said, look, he put oils on it before he cut it. He anoints my head before he cuts it. Nigga say anything, man.
Yeah.
You know? Give me Hebrews 3:6 and we gonna close.
This is Hebrews 3:6. It says, but Hamashiach, as a son over his own house, so it's like, but Hamashiach as a son over his own house, whose house are we, if we hold fast the confidence? Now, confidence goes into having faith.
Faith, yeah.
To say,
you gotta believe it.
Yeah.
Confidence is like a woman. A woman to say they respect confidence. You can talk. You can go up to a bad little chick, and you got enough confidence. You ain't even got to be a good looking dude, man.
Right.
Your confidence will fill it up.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, damn. If he's this confident, what he so confident about?
Now, Biggie, he said, I'm ugly.
Yeah.
But he could pull any chick he want. Why? Because he had confidence.
Yeah. Confidence and little money.
But even though his confidence was worldly, but still.
Yeah. Confidence. So if they're doing that in the world, how much more us? We got to be confident that Yahushua is going to raise us up.
Mm-hmm.
And was not Lazarus dead for 3 days? 4 days?
Yep.
And he said he stink, Lord.
Yep.
So the Lord can raise you up 4 days in the tomb, man.
Mm-hmm.
Have a brother come and raise you up after being gunned down by Esau, man.
Yep.
Put the spirit back in your body and raise you up again.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of confidence we got to come to, man.
And that's the times we coming in.
That's heavy stuff, man. That's why he gave us, it says everything that was written for what?
Our learning.
So, you know what, with that, finish that out.
And the rejoicing of the hope firm.
Ooh,
unto the end.
That means cemented.
Yeah.
Strong foundation, man.
Stone.
Like
Apostle Gabor said. Stone. Rock. Right, man? Standing firm is what, man? Being hard, man. Being made hard. Being made strong. Being made firm.
Right,
man? As a stone. Great millstone.
Is that it on that?
Yep.
All right. Hey, with that, we're going to give all praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahushai. Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahushai. Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahushai. Shalom, Akim. Lord willing, it was edifying. Lord willing, you brothers, the water for coming by and giving the scriptures, man. Beautiful precepts, man. We're coming, build that faith, Akim. Pray for it, ask for it. Do anything you can. Build that faith, man. We're coming to the time. That's what we're going to need.
Oh, like the brother, you can be beheaded, resurrected.
See?
Yep.
The Most High poured your head back on your body, man.
Yep.
With power.
Mm-hmm.
Because he rose Lazarus up and whispered in his ear.
Yep.
So he broke down things to Lazarus.
Yep.
That's a whole nother sit down. Hey, Shalom, Akim. Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.